Real Madrid has barely started its new season, and we already have some shocking news shaking up the merengue locker room. Luka Modric, the eternal midfield maestro, has said goodbye to the club. And now the question is echoing in the Bernabeu. Who will inherit the number 10 jersey? Well, the answer has just been revealed. And the most surprising thing? It didn't come from a veteran signing at a premium, nor from a hot name from the transfer window. It was a choice that caught even the most attentive fans by surprise. Xabi Alonso, under pressure after a patchy start, decided to be bold. The new Real Madrid coach needs to prove he has command, vision, and courage. And this choice demonstrates just that. Real Madrid's number 10 jersey carries weight, history, and responsibility. We're talking about the jersey that shone for years on the feet of Modric, and before him, other legends. It's no ordinary number. It's a symbol of talent, vision, and protagonism. And if the responsibility is great, the chosen one needs to be as great. Someone who demonstrates personality, maturity, and above all, football. And yes, Alonso believes he already has that player in the squad. The fans' eyes now turn to this new name. Expectation, anxiety, doubts, all mixed with that hint of hope of seeing a new idol born with the number 10 on his back. And according to the Turkish press, that decision has already been made. Real Madrid has invested in home turf, invested in the future, and the number 10 jersey will shine on Arda Güler's feet. Introduction, connecting with the audience and inviting interaction. Hey, Madrid fans, how's it going? It's pure emotion, white-hot adrenaline, and a heartbeat with every new development from our Real Madrid. Today's topic is serious, historic, and full of emotion. The idol is gone, and the new prospect has already been chosen. The number 10 jersey now has a new owner, and the story that's unfolding is one we'll be telling for years to come. Are we witnessing the beginning of a new era? Will this kid be able to handle the weight of responsibility? But before revealing all the details of this surprising decision by our coach Xabi Alonso, I'm asking for your loyal fan support. Leave your like here on the video as this helps the channel grow a lot. And of course, comment below. Who do you think could be Real Madrid's new maestro? Who should take on this central role on the team? I want to hear every Real Madrid fan's opinion on this debate. If you're not already a subscriber, sign up now, activate the bell, and join our community of fans of the world's greatest club. Here, we experience every news story as if it were a last-minute goal. New content every week with updates, behind-the-scenes stories, interesting facts, and analysis of everything happening in the Blanco universe. Nothing escapes our radar. So settle in, turn up the volume, take a deep breath. Because now I'm going to tell you who's going to carry Madrid's number 10 from now on. Scenario building, context and expectations. With Luka Modric's departure, one of the most magical periods in Real Madrid's recent history comes to an end. Years of dominance, incredible passing, consecutive titles, and an elegance that enchanted even opponents. Now, with the Croatian officially at Milan, Real Madrid needs to reinvent itself. And the challenge of finding a new midfielder has fallen to Xabi Alonso, the team's new manager. Alonso arrived with high morale after strong campaigns as a coach, but he faced difficulties right away. Despite a promising start to the Club World Cup, Real Madrid were eliminated by PSG in a heartbreaking 4-0 defeat. This defeat raised alarm bells among fans, managers, and the press. The pressure mounted, doubts arose, and the Spanish coach knew he needed to act quickly to demonstrate control and vision. Amidst this pressure, one name began to stand out in training and matches. A young player who was already attracting attention for his quality and poise on the field, even at a young age. The coaching staff, his teammates, and even the fans began to notice. This young man had something different, a refined touch, a vision for the game, and the courage to take responsibility. That's when the decision came to light. Xabi Alonso made his decision. Real Madrid's new number 10 is now among us. And his name is Arda Güler. Development, emotional narrative, and suspense. During the Club World Cup, with the team still finding its feet, Arda Güler enjoyed every minute on the pitch as if it were a Champions League final. And he deserved every bit of praise he received afterward. Even so young, he moved with the ease of a veteran, The short and long passes, the switches of play, the tactical reading. Everything seemed fluid, natural. He didn't hide. He presented himself. There was one game in particular where it became clear. Güler was commanding the team. He took the ball, looked forward, and set up plays. Even surrounded by experienced defenders, he remained calm. Behind the scenes, reports suggest that Güler was the first to arrive at training and the last to leave. He watched videos of his idols, studied opponents, and asked a lot of questions to veterans. Xabi Alonso, attentive, saw more than talent there. He saw attitude. He saw dedication. He saw natural leadership emerging. And, according to the Turkish press, it was at that moment that he decided. The new number 10 would be Güler. The board approved. The squad welcomed it. And the fans, well, the fans are starting to fall in love with this kid who, despite his young age, seems born to play at the Bernabeu. Now, with the number 10 on his shoulders, the stage is his. And the story is just beginning. Continued in the next answer. Highlights and key moments. What shone and why. In the match against Al Hilal, Güler showed exactly why he's been treated like a rare gem. He dictated the pace, set the pace when needed, accelerated intelligently, and was the only one who seemed to see the field in slow motion, with calm and complete control. On one particular play, Güler received the ball in midfield, turned quickly, slotted it between two defenders, and delivered a spectacular assist. The goal was eventually disallowed for a precise offside call, but the pass that remained in the memory of those who saw it. The fans' reaction on social media was immediate. He's the new maestro. This kid is amazing. Güler is different, were just some of the messages that flooded the comments. The connection with the boy began there, in that refined touch that recalled Madrid'S best moments. Another iconic moment. At a corner kick, Güler got ahead of everyone and confidently took the penalty, as if to say, "Leave it to me." It's not just about talent. It's about taking on the role, and he's already started doing that. Inside the locker room, reports claim that veterans like Cruz and Carvajal showed support, and even admiration for the youngster's attitude. This isn't a coincidence. Respect in football is earned through attitude and dedication. Xabi Alonso, in an internal interview, reportedly said, "He doesn't want to be the new Modric. He wants to be the first Güler." This statement made headlines and began to shape the narrative now being built around the youngster. And so, with key moments and his own brilliance, Güler is writing the first lines of a story that promises to be very, very special wearing the number 10 shirt of the biggest club in the world. Broader contextualization, historical importance and projections. Real Madrid's number 10 jersey isn't just a number. It represents genius, protagonism, and technical leadership. Wearing this jersey means carrying the weight of the history of the most successful club on the planet. Luka Modric honored this responsibility for over a decade, and before him, other greats also shone with this magical number. Now, with the Croatian's departure, it was necessary to do more than fill a void. It was necessary to begin a new era. Arda Güler, who came through his years at Fenerbahce, was already considered a promising European prospect. But now, in Madrid, he has the chance to go from being a promising prospect to becoming a reality. And what a reality, huh? In the few matches he played last season, Güler averaged more decisive passes than the veteran players in the squad. His accuracy rate on long balls impressed technical analysts. Plus, his competitive mindset is eye-catching. He doesn't play for show, he plays to win. And that perfectly matches the merengue spirit. Xabi Alonso bets that, with minutes on the field,